Hey everyone, I'm Bazinga again. Today I'm drinking some Yiwu raw pour, which is the 2023 Gaoshan Gushu 2023 from Yiwu Mountain Tea. And I'll try to do some quick snapshots of the tea, so I will cut this video a little short. These are the leaves, very beautiful leaves, already a little dark. And I checked their website, so this is a tea that's usually a bit out of my price category, around 80 cents per gram. That's quite high for the teas I drink, but yeah, once in a while, you know. So yeah, let's go with some first impressions. Alright, smells like a raw pour with a couple of years of age on it. Not semi-aged, not at all. It still has those more high notes, high aromas, but you can smell it's not fresh raw pour. So let's do a quick rinse and a first infusion. The color is as light as you would expect. Right. This smells, yeah, like a little deep. Smell doesn't have those very fresh notes anymore, and it smells deeper. Yeah. Apart from that, not all that much scent. Nothing in particular either, anyways. So let's give this a first brew. You can see the color, the viscosity is already quite thick. Doesn't have all that much activity, but from pouring in the water I can see it has some viscosity to it. Here's the color of the liquor. So quite pale still. I'll just pour a little so I won't burn my mouth. Cheers everyone. All right. It's quite upfront bitter, to be honest. It's light to medium thick. It's not really medium thick yet. Yeah. And there isn't a lot of taste, but there's a sharp edge to this. Yeah, it's upfront quite bitter. Not a lot of sweetness to back it up yet. And I can feel this tea will be a little astringent as well. There is already some roughness on my tongue. Just a hint. But I can feel this will yield more astringency in the next couple of infusions. So I'm just gonna pour this off and pour myself one more infusion on camera. This usually isn't as fast how I would go through my infusions, but I'd like to keep this episode a little shorter than usual. There we go. I don't think there's a big color difference yet. Seems similar, to be honest. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna check for thickness in the mouth and flavor, or that upfront bitterness is still present. I'm guessing it is. Cheers. You know what? It actually mellowed a bit. It's not as sharp. It is as bitter, but it's not as sharp. It's difficult to say. And I can feel already still more astringency. Sorry about my dog in the background. Yeah, not a lot of sweetness to back it up yet. So we'll see in the middle steeps if how the aftertaste is, how the huigan is, how perhaps the body feel is, and I will see you there. Alright, so brewing up the 6th infusion of this tea. After stopping the first initial impressions, I was met with a wave of sweetness hitting my mouth. So sudden, very sweet in the aftertaste, good huigan. The leaves have even developed a fruity sweetness, and that same fruity sweetness lingers in the aftertaste. Although the upfront taste isn't that sweet. It's still got that bitterness, that astringency even, with no sweetness to back it up. But it definitely shows up in the aftertaste. Now, I am being hit with a very relaxed body feel, even a heavy, and this is not something I've ever gotten in any other tea, but like a heavy feeling on my chest, like really at the top of my chest. It's really, it almost feels like a light pressure. And don't worry, I'm not having a heart attack. But yeah, I can definitely feel it hitting me. It's quite amazing actually. In terms of thickness, it hasn't changed yet, but it's very soft in the mouth, despite the astringency. It's quite coating as well, not oily thick, but it's coating. I can still, I've drunk my last just before filming. I can still feel it lingering all around in my mouth, at the top, on my cheeks, at the base of my mouth. So very, very nice tea. I will go through a couple more infusions, but so far I'm guessing the taste isn't really the main attribute of this tea. It's definitely the body feel and the aftertaste you get. So we'll see you in a couple of more infusions at the final verdict in the last steeps. Alright, this will be the final infusion. This is a 4-minute one, and as you can see, there's still a decent amount of activity going on in the tea. It has evolved to be a very nice golden color, which you would expect from a tea that's a couple of years old. So what has happened between the middle steeps and the last steeps is that well, there is a definite drying in the mouth, so that astringency has been building quite a lot. It even shows a bit in the throat, but the body sensation I'm getting is really very interesting, amazing, pleasant, you name it. It's something I haven't had in other teas. This is definitely the most hard-hitting one. I can feel it in my chest, I can feel it in my limbs. It's very relaxing, it's just very pleasant. The one downside I would say, or the two downsides about this tea, are the astringency. It's a bit a shame, you know. If there had been less astringency, I feel this tea would be even more perfect. And then the initial taste, I mean, it's there. It's in the last couple of steep, it has become that like vegetal sweet taste, but it's not as fruity, it's not as floral. It's just not really there. It's just like, you know, tea leaves. It's a bit strange to say, but you Shangpur drinkers will know what I mean. So how much do I give this tea? I give this tea a 9 out of 10 because of the amazing body feel I get from it. There's even some very light mouth cooling. I mean, if you're just drinking this tea, you probably won't even notice it. It's very light, but it's definitely there a bit. And then there's also some throatiness. So that ball feeling, that thick feeling you get in the throat, it's definitely there. So I will just enjoy this last infusion, but this one will be a hard tea to beat, I think. I have a couple of more Gushu teas from Yiwu Mountain Tea in the lineup, so watch out for those. And I definitely recommend them a lot. Every tea I've had from them in the past has been a blast. yeah, it's just amazing. Even the daily drinker stuff, it's very interesting, very good to drink. So thanks for watching. Consider subscribing and see you in the next video. Cheers.